of his own all throughout this tournament and has utilized many a Tanahashi-style maneuver. That high fly flow from the top rope led to a KONOSUKE TAKESHITA defeat. A victory for Yuya Uemura in that encounter. And then, of course, just as we could be seeing attempted here, full Nelson could transition out into that Dragon Suplex, a Tanahashi staple just the same. But that is the Tanahashi of old, so to speak, Yuya Uemura, the future of New Japan Pro Wrestling by many counts. And looks to take us back to the days of his own fundamental strong style. And those fundamentals being showcased right here in action against Shacho himself, the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling. And Tanahashi, seen that before, up from the middle rope into the crossbody. And you can emulate the ace of the universe all day long, does not mean you can outclass him, but the man who would not know much about the term class is Toru Yano. And Tanahashi is going to have to watch out here because his tag team partner was nearly set into peril, and Yuya Uemura going to have to watch out, avoids that turnbuckle. And Yano does it one more time. Hey, we're just having fun here tonight. Beautiful drop kick from Yuya Uemura. And tag made, TAKA Michinoku, the legal man, openings up in the junior heavyweight division as of recent. Men like Master Wato, El Desperado currently out recovering with knee injuries separately. And there are many openings in the junior division to be filled. Doki having done that himself. In the Just Five Guys ranks, new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. And by his former Noge Dojo member in very similar classes were Boltin Oleg and Katsuya Murashima. And Boltin Oleg going on to skip Excursion entirely and sets a bit of a precedent. Hey, maybe if I work my ass off, hey, I can put myself in the same position to be scouted out by a guy like Tanahashi and be seen as someone who does not need an excursion whatsoever. Well, there's a lot of holes in the junior division right now Katsuya Murashima could surely fill, but it all comes in due time. BUSHI does not want to give that time up. Any time coming soon. And as inspired as Murashima very well may be by Boltin Oleg, a lot needs to be proven inside the ring too. And into the cover here for BUSHI, 2 and only 2. Tag made once again, Yota Tsuji legal. And these will not be the two men facing off in Block B. Tsuji has scored many wins over Murashima so far in tag team action before. And well, Tsuji calls for Hiromu Takahashi, who has joined the Samurai TV broadcast booth, but I don't believe there'll be any form of a tag we can see here. I mean, these three men are former Never Openweight 6-man tag champs together, but it almost says, hey, Goma Nasai, I'm sorry, I can't do anything from this position. Tsuji might have taken a little bit of a misstep here, taking his eyes off of Katsuya Murashima. The spirit that Murashima put up against in the battle with HENARE and KONOSUKE TAKESHITA in Nagasaki is something that we had not yet seen out of a young lion like Murashima just yet. On a face of fury right here. Phantasmo right over the top. Hop, skipping and jumping. Shot right to the midsection to Cobb. And into the crossbody for Phantasmo. Follows through. Standing moonsault out the middle. And insult to injury will lead to a cover and only a 2. And as it currently stands, El Phantasmo sits at the bottom of B block alongside Yota Tsuji with those 2 points that sit on the board. You are going to have to do a lot more than this if you want that airplane spin or that burning hammer, but you're going to see it come. Torno. Phantasmo, Tornado DDT. And this is exactly what ELP needs in these preview tag team matches, to know that you can take the big man off his feet, no matter how strong, no matter how hard he may hit you. And you hear HENARE trying to warn Jeff Cobb. Does Cobb have enough left in the tank to recognize it? Sudden death, Cobb sees it. Cobb caught him. Cobb caught him. Over the top, El Phantasmo goes. And everyone's going to be looking for the tag here. Jeff Cobb to HENARE, El Phantasmo to Jado. Tags made. The legal men are in. And HENARE never called himself the smartest man in professional wrestling, but does call himself the toughest. And could he withstand this? Green killer from Jado connects to HENARE on that hard skull. Cover here. Jado, and it's 2. And Phantasmo. And I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. Tag made. Hirooki Goto looking to prove that in this tournament. Enters as the oldest member of G1 Climax 34 across both Block A and Block B. I will be the generational wall that separates Ren Narita from the rest, that separates Tsuji from the rest. And it is already proven correct yesterday in Fukuoka. Could it be tonight? Cover on Narita, and it's 2. And shot right to the eyes here from Ren Narita. Hirooki Goto follows up, misdirection into the lariat. Maneuvers like that put down Yota Tsuji in Block B competition could do the same thing when Ren Narita faces Goto coming up in Yamaguchi. Honma gonna have to follow in behind here. Double whip off the ropes, double shoulder tackle to boot. And it may not be Yoshihashi, but he'll do his damnedest. Tomoaki, Honma, Cobb, Keshi. And it's into the cover here for Honma, broken up at the very last second by Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Goto says, Honma, I leave this one to you. A young boy that you have put down before. Honma has not been able to put down this version of Ren Narita. Wants that Honma driver instead. Oh no, referee Kenta Sato taken down. And Narita is gonna have a field day knowing this now. Off the ropes. Pump kick manages to take down Honma. Oh, and while Narita could have gone for that guillotine from any position, instead he opts for a weapon that got that tag seized to Konosuke Takeshita, the legal man. And it's shot for shot, takes down Jado here at ringside. Takeshita has David Finlay all alone, just as he wanted him from the get-go. Takeshita with the Takeshita liner, sealing the deal. Plancha right here to the outside. Jado's down, and David Finlay does not have a friend in the world at this point. Confidence on display for Konosuke Takeshita, leading Block B alongside Yuya Uemura. 2 men tied at 6 points apiece. Could advance to 8 in our main event, Yamaguchi. Ooh, huge shot there from Finlay. Takeshita could have sat out with that Blue Thunder. Instead, got him up and takes him down. Irish Curse from Finlay. The pin in the 2.
It's
5 minutes that have passed in this matchup so far, and we have what is set to be a 30-minute time limit here. We've seen these power bombs from David Finlay pay off in G1 so far. Takeshita one of his own. We're not going to see it here underneath the ropes. Takeshita, huge lariat, plants down Finlay. And everyone's down, and everyone's going to be looking to make the tag here. A rock with the jaw for Konosuke Takeshita. And David Finlay is going to need Jado here to serve a purpose. Tags made. Our junior heavyweights are in. Here's Akira. Here's Jado. Oh, and Jado up to those dirty old tricks right to the eyes. Sit out with the Jawbreaker backs up. You can predict it as you call it. And Akira does just that. Super kick avoided. And again to those eyes. It's going to throw off your equilibrium. Well, shocking scenes unfolding in Nagasaki. Callum Newman, 4 points on the board with what many consider.
Oh, what the?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is. Oh, come on. We're already getting things started here tonight. You had to wonder why Dick Togo wasn't with Evil as he had been every single night. It's because he was playing keep away in the back.
Walker, you're lucky I signed a no go over the fence and whoop some ass clause to do commentary here.
They put the clause like that in your contract, huh? Well, it's Callum Newman. I mean, yeah, United Empire zone. Of course, Jeff Cobb tied down at the broadcast booth here tonight. But, oh, come on, not on the stage, not like this.
There you go. Come on, Callum, fight out of that, baby.
I mean, Callum Newman.
Yes.
Not a lot of experience in G1, but by God, he knows how to take down larger athletes. I mean, Jeff, got to tell you, Callum Newman, a lot of people were shocked to even see him involved in this year's block competition. Had to fight a much longer fight than you have had to fight in this tournament to get in even, winning the New Japan Seoul Series Block A entry tournament.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm not jealous at all because they gave him an opportunity and he took it.
Yes.
So I can't fault him for that.
The bell sounds, we're officially underway, and Newman wants to put this one to bed early on. Tornado kick out in, wants the Oz cutter, and Evil right out of the way.
Yeah, Walker, if you haven't noticed, I'm a little biased in this match.
Well,
100% Evil. I mean, Callum Newman.
Yes. Okay, yeah, let's keep that one at bay.
Hey, ref, start counting!
We were talking about it earlier. Callum Newman picking up a shock victory over one of the hardest hitters outside of yourself in New Japan Pro Wrestling, that being Shingo Takagi back in Block A in Nagasaki. 12 minutes, 51 seconds, one Oz cutter. Newman put Takagi to bed. Khan is winning out in every way here. And just like that, tripping up the big man.
Look at it, right back to it. Right back to it, baby.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. If the strategy works, you don't want to change it. Jake Lee trying to distribute the weight and right into the grapevine here. Jake Lee is in a lot of trouble right now, Cobb.
He's far away from the ropes. He's far from the ropes, baby.
Khan got that Achilles, trying to hold it on tight, any means necessary to walk away with your very first 2 points on the board. And Khan looking to do so in full force. And holding on to that right arm as well. It is the arm, it is the leg, both of them in the clutch of Khan. Jake Lee is in a world of pain right here from top to bottom and still to the bottom rope. The smart bastard makes it.
Good job, Khan. See, Jake got the ropes. He held on just a smidgen longer.
As long as you break before that count of 5, there is nothing wrong with it.
I should have held it to 4 there.
Potentially so, but Khan has a different strategy, something better in mind potentially. And again, gonna want to target those legs here. Oh, it is a long way up and down. That knee strike right to the jaw of Khan. Pump kick to Jake Lee. Oh, and it's these chops. You could have expected it from the get-go. And that's how you try to chop down the redwood. Oh, my God.
Straight right.
And a straight white for an equal. Oh, big knee from Jake Lee. And Lee's knees might lead to it here. Back suplex plants out Khan. Jake Lee into the cover right off the gate, and it's 2. So many times, and Zach might have it scouted. The answer is no. Drop kick off the top.
Can't be good for him.
Big exploder suplex. You're right about that. Let's talk about it in a minute. Cover here for Shota, and it's only 2. The damage that a shot like that, as much as it might do to Zack Sabre Jr., takes nearly as much out of an injured Shota Umino.
Yeah, adrenaline can only take you so far. You know, tomorrow, like, you gotta live to fight another day.
Do. And is gonna want it here. Trident attempt, and Zack Sabre Jr. has that sleeper hold locked in. Not nearly as tight as he wants to, and Shota had that scouted out. And Zack Sabre Jr. running out with a drop kick once again to those knees. Well, it's Yoshinobu Kanemaru-esque from Zack Sabre Jr. Those two, a long history between them.
They teamed up for millennia. Taught him some good tricks.
Those tricks in the train coming to play here tonight for Zack Sabre Jr. Wants to continue, just as Evil has already established earlier on in the evening, an undefeated streak in G1 Climax 34. Put 10 points on the board. There's no way to know exactly how the math is going to work out, but certainly double digits on the board will do you better than not in terms of making it into the playoff situation this year. Tucker goes behind and knees first once again. It's academic for Zack Sabre Jr.
Walker, that does not feel good, by the way.
Oh, I can only imagine, and Shota Umino is showing that. Talk to me a little bit about the time that Zack Sabre Jr. takes between shots like this. Is it smart? Would you stay on the attack? What's the game plan?
It's very methodical. Listen.
Especially knowing he's never done so in singles action against the Dragon before.
You can feel these knife-edge chops. These are heart-stopping right here. I'm happy I'm over here calling Magic Walker. I do not want to give you any of these tonight.
Jeff, we have seen lives ended and careers changed over shots lesser than this. And these two men continue to dish out what you can only call divine punishment. And kids starting to fade just a moment. Shingo takes advantage here.
Come on, guys! Come on!
And Shingo wants as much of Gabe Kidd's spirit and energy as he can muster. And it's a dangerous bite to the skull.
Turn around is fair play, Walker.
And Shingo Takagi not too proud of what he's tasting here tonight. Don't take the page out of the War Dogs playbook. The Exploder suplex takes down Takagi. I want to address something. I just saw the face you made when they announced only 5 minutes had passed roughly in this match.
I swear we're in a time lapse right now, because it felt like at least 15. And he calls 5 minutes. Where's the time gone? It was 15 for me. What do you think it's like in there for them?
No, it's got to be feeling like we're close to the end of our time limit. We are not even close to so right now. Last time these two went to battle, this very building, this very arena, for the never openweight title. Shingo's not openweight champion anymore, but Gabe Kidd still has the strong openweight belt. Sanada wants to be. Oh, but again, those knees so weak on Naito. Sanada knows all about it. Up on that top rope, magic screw. Sudden flashes of brilliance out of Sanada were what led to the longest reign as IWGP World Heavyweight Champion we have seen.
He's trying to get that blood flowing back into his arms from that shoulder.
Oh, and just like this, flashes of brilliance up to the top. Once that rounding body press, Naito had it scouted. Up underneath, here we go, top down, tornado DDT, Sanada holds on, Shining Wizard underneath. And Naito spied on the pine for Sanada. Rings him up, you know what he's wanting here. Destino, no! Sanada, TKO!
You know, you say Tetsuya Naito knows Sanada better than... Sanada's under Los Ingobernables and Naito for so long. I'm sure he knows every trick in the trade that Naito can pull out.
Yeah, as many as he possibly can, as many as he was introduced to within his time in LIJ and even beyond. But Sanada has to capitalize here and get right back on the attack for Naito. You see right now Sanada feeling out that right shoulder as a little bit more damage been done to that part of the body.
Shining Wizard Walker?
Yes, he is. Everything Sonata wants to be redeemed tonight through Tetsuya Naito. And Shining Wizard connects. Muto-esque. And this is homage as homage can be from the top. Rounding body press. Sonata, has he done it tonight? No. The rounding body press could not put down Naito in the Tokyo Dome. Not in Sapporo, not tonight, but not yet. Sonata once dead fall, and instead Naito had it scouted, knew he wanted it, brought him down, high angle.